Hello students, it's Priyanka ma'am with you, and I am here with the poem The Geography Lesson by Zulfikar Ghose. And here all the necessary details are given. You can see about the author and the objectives, the main characters, only one main character here, and that is the poet only. This is vocabulary, and vocabulary means synonyms or word meaning, similar mean to word, and which you have to learn. Now come to the poem. I am here with you today to explain the rhyming scheme of the poem, which I gave you the questions, the self-made questions from the poem. And 10 questions I have given you, and the question number 9 and question number 10 you have been asking me. So answer to those two questions I am here with you to answer. So rhyming scheme. Let me tell you what rhyming scheme is. Let me read the poem stanza wise. The first stanza. When the jet sprang into the sky, it was clear why the city had developed the way it had, seeing it scaled 6 inches to the mile. These are the four lines, the first 4 lines of the first stanza, and you can see not a single line is rhyming. Like the first, the second, the third, the fourth, no rhyming tone. All the last words are different from each other. Okay, that means it is unrhymed. Now let us come in the line 5th. There seemed an inevitability. Now can you get anything similar? Yes, it is. Okay, let me first give the names to the first 4 lines. There are no rhyming tone, so I would give these 4 lines 4 different names as A, B, C, D. First 4 lines A, B, C, D. Now come to the 5th line. There seemed an inevitability. So inevitability is so similar in tone with the second line, the last word in the second line, city. City, inevitability. So what is the letter we gave to the second line? That is B. So it was clear why the city, B. There seemed an inevitability, B. Because these 2 lines are similar in tone, so these 2 lines are rhyming. So the same rhyming letter we are giving to these 2 lines, B, B. Now come to the 6th line. About what on ground had looked haphazard. The 6th line, haphazard, and the 3rd line, had developed the way it had. So had, and haphazard. Similar tone, similar in tone. So similar rhyming. So we can take it as a similar rhyming scheme. So if the 3rd line is C, we can say the 6th line is C. Okay, that means the 5th line is B, the 6th line is C. The first 4 lines are A, B, C, D, B, C. Now come to the 7th line. Unplanned and without style. Style and similar to mile. The 4th line. Seeing it scaled 6 inches to the mile. Unplanned and without style. Mile and style. Similar in tone, so the rhyming scheme is also similar to these 2 lines. So when we gave the line number 4th D, we can say line number 7th also D. Okay, now come to the last line of the first stanza. When the jet sprang into the sky. It is so very similar. Actually both the lines are similar, line number 1 and line number 8th. So as we have already given line number 1 A, so line number 8 is also A. That means the next 4 lines of the first stanza stands as B, C, D, A. So the whole rhyming scheme for the first stanza is A, B, C, D, B, C, D, A. Hope you understood. While listening, you can write also. The rhyming scheme for the first stanza is A, B, C, D, B, C, D, A. Now come to the second stanza. First we will read and then again I will explain. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, it was clear why the country had cities where the rivers ran and why the valleys were populated. Again, the first 4 lines of the second stanza I read, and you can see that there are no rhyming scheme among these 4 lines. Okay, that means again it is unrhymed, so we can give it different names. Like we have already given the first stanza, we will also give the same 4 different letters as rhyming scheme to the first 4 lines of the second stanza, like A, B, C, D. For the first 4 lines, the rhyming scheme we can give A, B, C, D. Now come to the 5th line, the logic of geography. Are you getting any similarity in tone? Yes, it is. It is similar to the second line. The rhyming scheme is similar. The rhyming tone is similar in line number 2nd and line number 5th. Like it was clear why the country and the logic of geography. Country, geography. Okay. That means when we call line number 2nd B, we can call line number 5th B. Okay, so line number 5th as B. Now come to line number 6th. That land and water attracted man. Again, similarity between line number 3 and line number 6th. Okay, so ran man. That means when we call line number 3 C, we can call line number 6 C. Okay, that means 5th B, 6th C. So BC, that means A, B, C, D, B, C, still now. And then come to line number 7th. Was clearly delineated. Any similarity? Yes, of course, similarity with line number 4th. And why the valleys were populated was clearly delineated. So for line number 4, we have already given D. So it is similar to line number 7th. That's why it is also D. That means B, C, D. A, B, C, D, B, C, D. And the last line of the second stanza, when the jet reached 10,000 feet. The first line of the second stanza is also the same. When the jet reached 10,000 feet. So obviously it is A. That means the first 4 lines of the second stanza A, B, C, D, and the next 4 lines of the second stanza B, C, D, A. Similarly, same as the first stanza, the rhyming scheme was A, B, C, D, B, C, D, A. In the second stanza also, the rhyming scheme is A, B, C, D, B, C, D, A. This much for now. Hope you understood. Thank you.